So, child, I popped in to see what's good with you. Do a quick energy check. I feel like it was needed. The majority of you follow me over on IG at the Big Body High Priestess, but not all of you do. And so, not all of you have been getting my messages um, lately about this energy that we've been in. You know, energetic boundaries has been a thing. Our boundaries being violated, needing to set new boundaries, set boundaries that we've never set before with people we never thought we could set boundaries with, people who have always seemed to best us or weaken us somehow and aren't anymore. And so I just needed to come on here and see what's good with the collective and make sure that I'm tapping in with everyone. It's crazy because one of the first messages that I got, and I'm really not trying to be funny, real shit. Some of you are not taking baths or showers as often as you're supposed to. Yo, 1:11 on the clock. Keep your thoughts light. I'm not trying to bash you or say you're not washing or call you dirty. Something about this where a lot of you are just washing less somehow. I know it sounds crazy the way I'm saying this, but it's not. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know your business. I don't know your life. I don't know if you close your water, mommy. Close it. Put the top on it. Thank you. I'll close it. Give me. I don't know if you are showering every other day. I don't know. I don't know because you ain't going anywhere. Who knows? Just really check in with this. Thank you. Sit down, baby. Sit down, baby. Have you on the Divine Feminine being really antsy right now? This is why I felt like I needed to do this reading. Divine Feminine is really uneasy or can't sit still or needs something to do, doesn't know how to be, doesn't know how to be still, doesn't know how to be by herself, doesn't know how to be without something to distract her. But make sure you're taking your baths. Make sure you're cleansing yourself. This could just be spiritual baths. This could be actual showering. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You know, I don't really have to say much more than that. You need to be as tapped in tune, connected to the God in you as possible. Give me that. Thank you. Give me. Yo, I'm telling you, have you on this energy of something that you have told someone time and time again to stop touching? They won't stop touching. Mommy, come to this phone. Come to this phone, baby. Watch your... That's not Google Gaga. Whatever you're watching, baby. Heavy purging, heavy releasing, but heavy reveals. Big reveals, man. Saying things to people... You know, people popping up out of nowhere, people who play with us, pop in and out of our lives, things being revealed about them, us having conversations about them with certain people, and it being revealed to us, you know. More things about their character, who they are, that we didn't know somehow, or knew. Didn't want to really look at. Someone is forcing you to look at for some of you. Have you on the... Some of you went snooping and you found some stuff. You found something out about someone that you were dealing with. Could have been in a relationship with and they were doing their own thing. For some of you, you just called someone out, man. Called someone out for where they, you know... where they tried to manipulate you in one way or another for the last time, and then they gaslighted you for the last time, and it was over. That was all she wrote. So a lot's going on right now. I just we're going to say a prayer, and I'm going to see what's good. What's good with the overall energy for Divine Feminine right now, and the overall energy for Divine Masculine right now. But not even just divine feminine, divine masculine, because we are tapped into a lot of unhealed feminine energy and unhealed masculine energy. So we're going to see what's right up in here. And then I think I'm going to pull some cards for the recent past, present, and future, because I feel like things have been a little rocky. Things have been a little uneasy somehow. The energies have been insane. And I feel like it's going to get a little crazier. It's going to get a little crazier. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with the collective. See what the overall energy is right now for the feminines. See what the overall energy is for the divine masculines, unhealed masculines, divine feminines, unhealed feminines, everybody, spirit. We want to see what's going on with everybody right now. Please allow me to see what the recent past, current energy, and the immediate future is going to look like for the collective. Please cover us where we need a little extra strength right now, Spirit, to not go back on the things that we vowed to do. Not break our own promises, not let other people break our hearts anymore, not let other people dictate what our next moves are. Making sure that we keep the spirit of fear far away from us, off of us. That we know that we are fully aware that it's contagious and we don't want to catch it, so we honor that and stop people dead in their tracks when they project their fears onto us. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. The shadows are out. They're projecting. They are trying to shrink you. Have you on the people who are trying to make you fear things the way that they fear things. They fear things that they have no knowledge about, but also have no idea how much knowledge you actually have. So don't let people project their fears onto you. For some of you, you have to be completely transparent. You are being completely transparent with someone, and it's all good for the first day, maybe even the second day, but or even the first hour or the second hour. For some of you, it's not that long, you know, where you do okay about it, real good about it in the beginning, but then somehow you feel bad. You feel bad. You think you went too far. But have you on the meeting someone's shadow and needing to fuck their shadow up real quick? I'm not even playing. Because your light is really big, and the bigger your light, the bigger your shadow. Mommy, your voice is beautiful. I know you're singing. Can you hush, please? Love you. Shh. The Empress is really loud. The Empress is really loud. Divine Feminine is really loud. She's distracting. Everyone has to pay attention to her. Everyone can hear her. Whatever she's saying has to come out somehow. Will be heard. You're going to hear her whether you want to or not. For a lot of you, you're trying to make it background noise, or someone is trying to make you background noise, but they can't. They can't help but to pay attention to what you're doing. For some of you, what you're doing, you're really gifted. It's a talent of some sort. Or you're using your talents, your gifts somehow to tell the truth. Tell your truth. What's the overall energy for Divine Feminine out here? The overall energy for Divine Feminine, Spirit. The Moon card. Yo, but heavy on the wild woman archetype. Wasn't that the name for Taurus's reading? But heavy on Taurus is representing that archetype, the Empress archetype, Divine Feminine. She is wilding on you. This energy is dark too. I pulled out the dark side of the Twin Tarot for feminine energy, because yo, Divine Feminine is not playing. She's coming for whoever's head right now. Heavy on the Leo is not playing too. Heavy on the Leo is not playing in a real way. But Divine Feminine is letting the animal out within her, you know? The heavy on the leader of the pack. Is that how you say it? Yeah, leader of the pack. Heavy on the alpha. The Empress, I'm telling you, is coming out like gang in a real way. Like also we're like army of one though. big army of one vibes. What's the unhealed feminine doing right now? What's the unhealed feminine doing right now? Pass me that, mama. Thank you, booby. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. She's struggling. She's struggling. Heavy on her having a lot of anxiety right now. Heavy on the unhealed feminine having a shit ton of anxiety. She cannot shake right now. It's really a problem where she's not honoring her spiritual gifts. She is not healing. She's trying to avoid something from coming down, ending, but it won't. It can't. It can't. No, you can't have another one. That's not. Ooh. I got you. I caught 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 you. You look crazy, but you gonna come up here anyway. Now you on camera and your hair not done. You can't have that. That's not candy. That's vitamins. You already had one of your chewables. Don't fight me. Go get your phone. No. Go get your phone. Here, I'll give you this. Here. Here. Sit. Sit down with it, baby. No, you can't come up here. Love you. Feminine energy wants to be close to someone right now. For some of you, the Empress wants to be close to a Leo. You can't really have what she wants somehow. 11 on the clock. She thinks that's her person. She's that. Think that's her twin flame. Doesn't have to be a Taurus and a Leo. Can be the unhealed feminine. Still thinking that somehow this somebody outside of her that is no good for her has hurt her somehow. Heavy on the unrequited love. Ghosted her or pops in and out, is being inconsistent, has lied to her, deceived her somehow. This person there could be a fire sign involved, but not necessarily. But her really not being okay with the fact that of the inevitable. Also really expecting the inevitable, having no hope for things to be good, not knowing peace, not seeking peace, not even trying to, not being happy with anything, not being able to fill herself up, you know. Heavy on the making poor judgments, you know, not feeling good about herself, so not wanting anyone else to feel good about themselves. You really got to check in and watch this energy if you're dealing with an unhealed feminine energy right now. Because, you know, there's a divine feminine and then there's others. There's a divine masculine and then there's others. Divine feminine is not playing. Divine feminine is taking heads off in the worst way. Your food. Your food. What's Divine Masculine's overall energy right now, Spirit? What's Divine Masculine doing right now? Yo, he's so annoying. It's funny. I pulled this out in reverse by accident, but, you know, heavy on the Divine Masculine. For a lot of you with this Hanged One, there's something about him chilling right now. Divine Masculine is chilling right now, like with the craziest smirk on his face, because he knows something that other people don't. And heavy on the Divine Masculine being very tapped in to his feminine energy, his divine feminine energy. Something about this, yo, she fell asleep like that. Because when the Divine Masculine comes out, when he comes out knowing what he knows, when he comes to match her, Divine Feminine can sleep, she can rest, she can, you know. The Twin is out here. Every time I see this card in this deck, yes, it's the Sun card. Yes, this could be a Leo. But when I see the twins, either a Leo has twins, which y'all know I have twins, but also I'm pregnant with twins. But also I see Gemini. I always see Gemini when I see the twins and I see this card. You know, heavy on a Gemini masculine being very happy right now, very childish too, very maybe even gloating right now. Divine Masculine is sitting back. Heavy on Divine Masculine being fully aware, being aware of something, but also being very childish right now, and he's laying around. He looks lazy. Heavy on Divine Masculine being lazy. That could be what this is, because the Empress is also the Emperor, and as soon as I got up in Divine Masculine energy, the Empress went to sleep. The Empress turned into the Emperor. The Divine, she's divine in a real way. If you know, you know. Heavy on the Divine Masculine chilling, could be high, not necessarily, but chilling. He knows that, heavy on the him chilling, because he knows he's happy on he's happy about the end of the old world, but also there's an end somehow where he gets to chill, but it's time for him to stop somehow, because he's seeing how Divine Feminine is being bled dry in a real way. How literally something is killing her, something is draining her life force. And that has to stop. Then the high priestess is out here, heavy on the masculine energy, needing to show up where he's walked away. Divine masculine has walked away. Where as soon as something is revealed, a feminine energy reveals something about something draining her, about something needing to stop, because it's her justice to do this. A masculine energy walks away, or he knows that he knows what she knows. Heavy on all this light being around him. I'm not even joking. He's really enlightened. He knows what it is. He's going through a transformation, but for some of you, he had to get dog walked first. He had to get told about himself in a real way first. Somebody had to snap on him first. Divine feminine had to snap, and then he walked away. It also could be the unhealed masculine. Heavy on this being the unhealed masculine. This is divine masculine. This is the unhealed masculine. Yes, they're one and the same. They're wearing the same clothes. They really are. So heavy on divine masculine, picking and choosing when he wants to be unhealed and when he wants to show up as his divine self. He has his moments. He goes back and forth, but I'm not even playing. It's somebody who's full and well aware of what he's doing. So he's enlightened. He's divine. He's smart. He's tapped in. He's gifted, but he fucks around with it. He plays with it. He plays like he's still unawakened, like he's still the unawakened masculine, like he's still the unhealed masculine, because he is still unhealed and has some healing to do. We all do, even when you know, divine feminine and divine masculine. This is a lifelong journey. It never stops. But he's not showing up to the party the way that he needs to, or he feels like he's done his piece. Like heavy on the, he did it a certain type of way. He may not have put enough love, care, and nurturing the way the feminine energy may have into something, but he feels like however he showed up, which I really feel like for a lot of you is really immature somehow in one way or another, that it's good enough, you know. For a lot of you too, he's walked away from his intuition telling him that the feminine energy needs help, or it's been revealed to him, it has been said over and over again that the feminine energy needs help. She's being drained. Something is going on. Also heavy on the high priestess being a Pisces, and the masculine, a Pisces masculine walked away. You know, he walked away from the feminine while she was being drained, while she was being bled dry, while she needed some help, while she was going through the end of a toxic ass cycle. You know, and heavy on the feminine energy getting her justice, her karma, balancing out in a real way. Because he walked away, because she was honest somehow. Heavy on the somebody's womb is out here. We are collectively healing our inner child. I'm not even joking. The affirmation for the day was, I walk hand in hand with my inner child. We're protected now. It's after 12, so this was the affirmation for right. And then it fell out by accident. I didn't even let this go. I was holding this whole deck in one hand, so it just fell out. You know, but today it's after 12 now, so it's the 4th, but this was the affirmation for the 3rd. But this is an energy that's been out here. I'm going to keep it next to indecision. Let me get one more for the recent past. I'm going to use that for the recent past, because heavy on this being a thing where, you know, in the recent past. Meanwhile, there's something about this where I'm doing divine feminine, divine masculine reading right now. It's more about this energy, it feels like, but this is just collective. This is everybody. But I'm going to start doing more of these divine feminine, divine masculine readings on my Patreon. I'm building a Patreon where I thought I was going to be going to OnlyFans to do sex readings over there for the collective. I'm not. I'm going to have 3 tiers on Patreon. You know, where you'll get, well, these videos will be shorter. You'll get the extended videos over there on Patreon for the first tier. The second tier will be divine feminine, divine masculine readings, and you'll get access to tier 1. The 3rd tier will be for those who want to purchase, watch the sex readings. You'll get the sex readings, then divine feminine, divine masculine, and the extended videos that from over here on YouTube. Yeah, some things are in the works. Heavy on a feminine energy could be a Leo, but she being really strong somehow, or she needing to be really strong and walking away from a masculine energy. You know, walking away from something, being willing to start a journey, take a leap of faith, move forward somehow. Get her business together, level her business up. Maybe this is why I had to tell you this in the middle of the video randomly, what I never do. I always tell you this stuff at the end of the video, but it was, you know, something about this. Also, feminine energy is having to honor where she has to plug all of her businesses, plug all of the things that she's doing. She's working on multiple things. She has to use one thing as a funnel for everything else. But, you know, she has to be confident about this. There's a lot of creative endeavors somehow that she's been working on that she feels like she has to choose between. But instead, she needs to work her magic to bring them all together. They're sister projects somehow. They work one in the same. They're together, heavy on the twins, you know. Something about having two babies, two spiritual babies, two ideas, you know, two projects, two things that you created. They don't have to be actual babies, but they are two things that you love. Heart chakras out here. I'm not even playing. But for some of you, heavy on the, for some of you, your masculine is really lazy when it comes to his two children. It's out here point blank. Somebody's hot. Heavy on the somebody is hot because it's wintertime and I'm super fucking hot. I'm hot. Feminine energy, divine feminine is hot because somebody played with her heart and that shit is about to be over. It's over for that. It's over for that. But also heavy on the masculine energy, trying to tell a feminine energy just to, no, don't do that. Play it cool. You know, ignore that. Turn the other cheek. And it's like, fuck that. I'm not turning the other cheek anymore. Heavy on the masculine energy, not wanting to fight. You know, not calling him a coward, but he don't want to fight. And so he's telling the feminine energy to turn the cheek, knowing damn well that it's not the day and time for this. Or that if you turn the cheek the first time, you'll turn it the second time, the third time. This will keep happening to you. You got to nip some shit in the bud. People got to know not to fuck with you, you know. And heavy on the him turning the other cheek, or him pretending it doesn't exist, or him taking the safer route, you know, him apologizing for his rawness, him apologizing for stepping out of line, really following the rules still, even though he pretends to be a rebel somehow, even though he's a warrior and he is in his own right. He's a rebel in his own right, but not like a feminine energy, not like divine feminine. He don't got that wild archetype the way that she do. That's wild woman archetype in a real way. Where she knows full and well what she's doing, the thinking woman. Right, she knows, and that's the other thing too, adjacent possibilities, where she could do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Where he feels like he has to play it safe, or operate within the lines, color in the lines, she does whatever the fuck she wants to, she makes a mess. He could hate this. He doesn't like this about it, you know? That he doesn't feel that he has this freedom, or this gives him anxiety somehow, something that he has is stable, you know, or he feels that it's stable. First chakras out here. He feels that it's stable somehow, or he wants to be stable. And so he's worried more about his security, or his position, or making sure that he's protected, or out of harm's way somehow, that he don't come from his heart the way that he needs to all the time, and say what he really wants to fucking say, or act how he really wants to fucking act. What's the current energy right now? Also, somebody who's been on the fence. He's been on the fence, man, about healing their sacral chakra, or someone's womb, you know, really needed some healing in a real way. Someone's womb really needed some healing in a real way. And they didn't know if they were going to be strong enough to do this, if they wanted to do this, you know. Also, heavy on the... And after a masculine walked away, now he's back wanting to offer you some love, after he went and did his own thing, after he went and explored his options for some of you, after he went and communicated or gossiped with his friends, you know, or and learned some things about what you were doing, or where you were at, or, you know, learn that you've picked your career, you've picked, you know, leveling up, you've picked your life's purpose, your work, healing people, or working with people somehow, overworking with him, or that you didn't need him the way that you once did. A lot of you were tapped into a masculine when you were unhealed, but now that you are healed, you don't need him anymore, you know. You don't need him. Whatever role he played, whatever he did in your life, or you thought that he did for you, that, you know, that he really didn't do, or he didn't do without you having to do some favors. I'm not even joking. Whether this was you got the support, but only if you had sex with him, you know, only if it was a certain type of relationship. Meanwhile, you manifested for a lot of you, man. For a lot of you, have you in a divine feminine being? Before she was divine feminine, she was this unhealed feminine who was dealing with different masculine energies, or in a relationship with a masculine energy and doing things she didn't want to do, surrendering to him somehow. because she felt that she had to, felt that that was her only way to get connected or to get love somehow, or sleeping with multiple people because, you know, have you on the womb needing to be healed because of this, sleeping with multiple people, giving her body away somehow, you know, not having any sisters, no women friends at all, no feminine energies around her at all, thinking that those are her competition, those are not her sisters somehow. And since healing, being able to gain a whole, yeah, gang band of sisters in a real way, you know, divine feminine is deep as fuck. Got a whole pack, got a whole wolf pack, got a whole tribe, got a whole pride in a real way. You know, got community, got a happy family, is getting the love that she, you know, that she needs, if she needs any externally, but have you on the giving her love to herself, validating herself right now, so getting to kick, you know, getting support, where so that she can make sure she ensures that she has a happy family, or she secures her family, she has everything that she needs, and she leaves the masculine right there in the dust, holding his heart, walks towards her door to happiness in a real way. You know, and it may be really hard for her. She may be really indecisive about this, you know. She may be really worried about this. Did I do the right thing? Having anxiety right now about did I do the right thing? But you did. If you know you had, if your soul was telling you to walk away, you did. If you know that you walked away and you felt better instantly, felt lighter instantly, felt yourself really trying to show up for yourself instantly, then you did the right thing. Have you on a feminine energy, being honest, being honest, coming out, you know, where shit don't work for her no more, where she's not keeping it cute, where she's putting up her boundaries, she don't want to deal with you no more, you're not going to overstep. This is not going to work. Finally balancing herself out to make sure she gains some balance in a real way. Balance her life out where she hasn't been. And masculine energy not liking this. But being really being left there standing on his own, you know. She don't look to him anymore for anything, for any advice, or he's talking to himself. It's not going to work out because have you on her honoring where he's abandoned her. Say less, you know? Say less. What else is out here? Yeah. Where you just be patient with yourself and how you feeling because you've been patient along with a masculine, long enough with a masculine energy for some of you that you let have it, and you need to be okay with the fact that you let him have it, and it was really ugly. And you know, develop a new strategy about how you're going to move because you're really tied up in your head about this, divine feminine. You worried about this, about a masculine energy whose feelings you hurt somehow, or who you have to release, who you have to purge out of your system. You need to develop a strategy somehow where you can stop feeling about this, thinking about this, worrying about it, worrying about what's wrong with, you know, whether or not he's okay, or what went wrong, or what you did, or how he's doing. Is he is he, you know, working on himself? Did his self-confidence take a hit? It's not your business. It's not your problem. It's none of your concern. Have you on it being none of your concern? There's work to do. You have work to do right now. You both do, and you walking away from him, you walking away from a masculine, you showing him, you being honest with him about where he's been a real fucking punk for a lot of you, or where he's not showing up, he's not carrying his weight, you know, or he's taking something real light, or he keeps turning the other cheek, where he needs to grow a pair of balls. I'm not joking. I don't care how toxic that sounds. I said what I said. It's something about this where, you know, he needs to get a backbone the same way a feminine energy has a backbone. He needs to step his game up the way a feminine energy has stepped his game up, and he be lying to himself about where he needs to do this, where he needs to do better. Have you on the spiritual baths out here for everyone? Everyone needs a spiritual bath. I'm not playing. I swear. Where this is a thing. This energy is out here. We all under energetic attack somehow. The energies are latching onto us. You're bringing certain things home. You know, you're bringing it home to your family. You're letting people get up in your energy and stay there. Their spirit, some of you do energy work. Their spirit guides be around. They stay up in your energy for way too long. You're not cleansing enough. You got to get on top of this. But have you on a masculine, not washing enough, but a feminine energy too, or maybe this is just a real masculine, feminine. Real, you know, somebody is not washing like they're supposed to, or it's a spiritual bath. It's a spiritual bath for some of you. For some of you, get in a damn tub. I'm not playing. Get in the shower. Wash your ass. Your balls stink. Your ass stink. Whatever. That's it. That's what I got right now. Be easy with yourself. Be easy with others right now. The energy is intense. That's your reading. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post a video for you, tribe. Um, if you feel called to book a personal reading with me, you can find all that information in the description box below. Just know that there is a waiting list. I am booked right now up until the 15th of January, you know. But I'll get to you if you want to book with me. Yeah. If you feel called to leave me a donation, you can find my Cash App and my PayPal link in the link tree below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Follow me on IG if you haven't, beloved, so that you can get these daily check-ins, you know, where I really be tapping in with this energy, this weird energy that we're feeling every single day. It's getting more and more intense. So, you know, come join us over there. Gang, gang. uh, Follow my business page at priestess.mage.wayfinder on IG if you would like to purchase some spiritual products, you know, something to help you with some protection or some self-love or your money or whatever it is that you're trying to work on right now. You know, maybe even your anxiety. For a lot of you are really suffering from anxiety in a real way. My mom is really dope. You know, she has some crystals for that, but she also makes some dope crystal oils, custom blend crystal oils for whatever it is that you need, whatever the purpose is. If you're interested in hip-hop, you can find a link to my latest streaming album, The Many-Faced Goddess. It's streaming everywhere. I love you so much. It's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Peace.